They did it all. And now, Judd Nelson in a world premiere miniseries. Last night on part 1 of Billionaire Boys Club.
Our corporation is looking for guys like you who want to start at the top.
It began with an elite group of Beverly Hills rich kids, led by Joe Hunt, a mesmerizing young genius.
$14 million in 6 weeks. That's just a start. They have no idea what we can do.
He conned his rich friends into creating a corporate empire.
Loyalty to the BBC must come first.
But then he was out-conned by a master of the game.
What do we tell the guys?
Tell them nothing. It's absolutely essential that nobody knows that Levin scammed us.
Soon their world began to crumble.
Joe just lost all our money. Why are you listening to him?
Because he has done whatever he has set out to do. And that's more than I can say for the rest of us.
So Joe Hunt hired Frank Hooker as part of his plan for the perfect crime.
Joe was always making lists. This list covered every possibility Joe would face killing Ron Levin.
He was determined to get his money back at any cost.
Frank Hooker and I bumped off Ron Levin.
It became a conspiracy of terror that tore the group apart and divided two brothers in secrecy.
Anyone who talks can end up dead, and Eric's right in the middle of it. I don't know where Eric stands. Joe really influences him.
It turned into the trial that shocked a nation.
We will now show that this list, written by the accused, Joe Hunt, is part of a plan to murder Ron Levin.
And we have said that all of this will be explained when Joe Hunt takes the stand in his own defense.
But would they ever uncover his deadly secrets?
It was a perfect crime.
And tonight, on part 2 of Billionaire Boys Club.
This man is guilty of murder.
No witnesses, no body. We planned brilliantly.
Remember, guys, you can't beat a good conspiracy.
The investigation begins.
Brad and I have been secretly recruiting others before we go to the police.
Then I declare war on you.
And another murder is in the making.
The craziest case I've ever seen. Kids just don't do this.
Based on the true story of this year's most bizarre trial, Billionaire Boys Club.
It's so easy to own, to sell.
1988 Toyota Tercel EZ, only $59.48. The price will take you right back to the 50s.
Who could ask for anything more? Toyota.
This is amazing. I could eat this new Yoplait 150 for any number of reasons. It only has 150 calories, it has no fat, and it tastes better to me than those fat yogurts. But that's not it. I eat it because I want to get in tune with my body. I want to create a balance between good taste and good for you. And I'm going to get into this French leotard.
If you love fruit-on-the-bottom yogurt, but not all the calories, try new Yoplait 150.
These are teeny-weeny calories.
Well, the rules governing the definition of a fresh croissant are quite liberal. Sara Lee would like to make its definition perfectly clear.
Nobody doesn't like Sara Lee.
There's a new stonewashed jean made for a man after his work is done. American Hero Jeans from Wrangler.
I'm sorry you're out there and I'm in here. I wish you could taste this new instant soup, Campbell's Cup. If only they'd invent Taste Division for this tender chicken, these firm, rich noodles, or Aroma Vision for this hearty broth. Campbell's Cup is real soup with no artificial anything. It's just not enough to tell you how good it is. Oh, if only you weren't out there.
New Campbell's Cup, the first instant soup mix good enough to be called Campbell's.
Maybe I could come to your house.
A lot of cough syrups contain an ingredient that has no effect on a cough. Alcohol, up to 20%. New Contact Cough Formula has no alcohol and is just as effective for your cough. Now, which would you rather take? Contact.
If I were to describe the taste of Dutch chocolate mint,
I'd say it's like
mint chocolate chip ice cream melting in a coffee cup.
Dutch chocolate mint, new from General Foods International Coffees.
It's like a candy cane dipped in Bosco. Yeah.
In one of these, and in one of these. One of these lasts longer than all the rest.
Two rights, the extraordinary Energizer!
In one of these lasts longer than all the rest.
Two rights, the extraordinary Energizer!
It'll surprise ya!
Laboratory tests prove in most devices, Energizer lasts longer than any other battery. New Energizer.
Aunt Jemima, Butter Light syrup. Take a bite. Now, isn't that too buttery thick to be light? Yes. So let's not call it Butter Light, but Butter Thick. Yes, that sounds right. Aunt Jemima, Butter Thick. Yes. No, it is Butter Light.
Aunt Jemima Butter Light and Light Syrups.
In the morning.
Now, Sunlight for dishwashers comes in a liquid.
You make me sparkle, glisten, glimmer, and shine. You make me look like I'm something divine. You make me oh so clean. Yeah, you leave me spotless.
New liquid Sunlight dissolves quickly and rinses completely, so it gets all your glasses this spotless, even in sunlight.
Yeah, you leave me spotless.
New Sunlight. No liquid gets glasses more spotless.
My baby really changed my life, so I don't have time for a headache. I don't take aspirin or Tylenol. Today it's Advil. Advil gets rid of my headaches, and like Tylenol, Advil doesn't give me minor stomach upset. Advil, advanced medicine for pain.
Billionaire Boys Club will return following these messages.
Tuesday, terrorism hits the Starbucks office.
Your people will die.
They're going to kill those hostages.
The government is paralyzed and Starbucks goes to war.
And if anybody dies, I die with.
It's J.J. Starbucks. Then Torello's birthday is packed with a mob surprise.
A police officer has been shot.
Will they get the goods? And Torello, too?
What do you say?
Crime Story, Tuesday.
A woman can learn a lot just by watching other women. A lot of ways to use Johnson's baby oil. How to smooth it on your legs for easier shaving. Or on wet skin to soften a shoulder. Or on your eyes. So where will you use Johnson's baby oil?
Everywhere I want to feel beautiful.
Johnson's baby oil. All your beauty needs in one bottle from Johnson & Johnson.
Take the time for kids' sake. Billionaire Boys Club continues, starring Judd Nelson.
I found it. So that's what makes your sister's hair so pretty. Shh. Alberto VO5 shampoo.
With 5 special ingredients.
3 for cleansing, 2 for manageability. VO5 shampoo.
Makes my hair do what I want it to.
Introducing Toyota Corolla for 1988. Dramatic new looks that'll literally stun you. Performance that'll surprise you. And value that is legendary. For 1988, it's a whole new dimension for Corolla. Toyota quality. Who could ask for anything more?
Toyota. I want something round and crisp and buttery tasty. When I want a cracker, I want a Ritz.
Golden buttery Ritz crackers. They're delicious anytime.
When you want a cracker, you want a Ritz.
Thanks, son.
Wheat thins, something like a crackle butt. More like a snack. Oh, they're thin and square in there, light as air in there. Honest to goodness, it's snackers. Just for you snackers, something like a crackle butt. More like a snack.
When you're spending a few days alone, fresh breath is not a pressing problem, but tartar is. That's why there's new Colgate Tartar Control mouthwash. It's even more than a mouthwash. By rinsing, its proven formula fights ugly tartar buildup, which is smart even when you're alone. It also refreshes your breath, which is smart when you're not alone. New Colgate Tartar Control mouthwash. There's more to a clean mouth than clean breath.
Poor Barbara. It's time to go to work.
Come on.
But her cold medicine made her drowsy. If only she could go back and take Sudafed instead. Sudafed. Relief begins in 22 minutes without drowsiness.
Tuesday, a wrestler's pinned with a murder rap.
I didn't do it.
Can Matlock unmask a ringside slayer?
Get out of there. Get out of there.
Dick Buck sports a Matlock mystery Tuesday.
This is NBC News Digest. Here is Chuck Scarborough, NBC News.
Good evening. Some rain fell on burning forests in the south today, but most of the fires remain out of control. They have already blackened 250,000 acres, and smoke from the fires is hanging over much of the northeast. The U.S. dollar continued its free fall in world money markets, hitting new lows against the Japanese yen and the West German mark. And New York Governor Mario Cuomo said the concern about whether public figures smoke pot or commit adultery shows the nation's priorities have, in his words, gone wacky. I'm Chuck Scarborough in New York. More news later on this NBC station.
I don't intend to grow old gracefully. I intend to fight it every step of the way.
Oil of Olay.
This is the year I turn 30. Again.
Penetrating quickly, assuming the function of the natural fluid you lose as you age.
The big 3-0 is no big deal. I've been there. A few times.
Helping maintain fullness and softness, making your skin look younger.
I love being 30-ish and looking 20-something.
The actions you take in the first minute of a medical emergency can mean the difference between life and death. How can you be a lifesaver? Benita Zahn shows you how tomorrow night at 6 on the 30-Minute News.
And you better think about getting that 4x4 fired up. If the front moves through before dawn, we could get significant amounts of wet snow.
And nobody builds 4x4s like Ford. Big Ford Broncos, best-selling tough Ford 4x4s, Bronco 2s, and compact Rangers.
If you're serious about snow, the Upstate Ford dealers have special limited-time offers on 4x4s with Western or Fisher snowplows that can save you as much as $2,500.
Be ready for winter. Shop the Weatherwise sale at your Upstate Ford dealers.
The Will Shriner Show, where the information is entertaining. Don't miss the fun tomorrow morning at 9 here on TV 13.
There are over 500,000 doctors, and they catch colds just like you. For their own achy colds, more doctors in a nationwide survey said they take the formula in Dristan than the formulas in these others combined. Yes, the Dristan formula.
Alpha team, aggressor tank spotted.
In a battle drill, you need horsepower, firepower, people power. That's teamwork.
Moving tank, direct front, shoot down.
This team uses a computer, thermal sight, laser rangefinder.
Ah!
Yeah. All that you can. We win, the whole tank wins. The whole team wins, not just one person.
Find your future in the Army.
I can't sleep with leftovers lingering here.
Luscious lasagna. Your flavor locks safely in a Ziploc storage bag. Tomorrow, I'm gonna gobble you up.
It is tomorrow.
Ziploc, we've got the lock on food protection.
You love your Sunbeam Oscar food processor. Yes, but I wish they made a bigger one.
They do.
A big Oscar.
More capacity, more power, and it's still easy to use. Big Oscar, now with a 30-day money-back guarantee.
1983, Lee Iacocca set the goal for Chrysler. We have one and only one ambition, to be the best. Today, Chrysler has the highest customer satisfaction of any American car company. Who says so? Not Lee Iacocca. J.D. Power and Associates. They surveyed over 20,000 owners of 1986 cars. In overall product quality and dealer service, Chrysler is the undisputed leader over Ford and GM. Undisputed.
A woman's day never stops, which may be one reason women suffer from constipation. That's why there's today's Correctol. Its gentle overnight action works effectively to help you feel like yourself again. Today's Correctol works gently, works effectively.
Sunday.
Dig up what you can on Mason.
Sounds serious. Who killed the king of sleaze? The reporter he fired?
He's not getting away with this.
The blackmailed banker. Simple arithmetic. The jilted lover.
Stay away from me, Mr. Mason.
Or was it improper opinion? Perry Mason in the case of the scandalous scoundrels, Sunday.
Washington, Warsaw, Moscow, Managua, Beirut, Bangkok, Cairo, London, Lima, Paris, Beijing, Tokyo. Tom Brokaw and the NBC Nightly News.
Corning's see-through Vision saucepan withstands heat that turns ordinary saucepans into sauce. Best of all, it lets you see your meal before it's all over. Visions by Corning. It's visibly superior.
Children love showing off good grades, and they're entitled. It's hard work. But with Speak and Math from Texas Instruments, it isn't all work and no play. Speak and Math's fun activities and 3 levels of difficulty motivate kids.
That's right.
To learn at their own pace, from basic math to decimals.
That's correct.
No, we can't promise A's, but if we can help your child do better in math, it's worth a try. Speak and Math from Texas Instruments.
Both of these stop the symptoms of a cold. But 12-hour contact works twice as long as Actifed tablets. So if you're sneezing, congested, or have a runny nose, which would you rather take? Until there's a cure, there's Contact.
When I'm through with you, you're gonna be history. I'm gonna eat you up.
Nothing takes care of a mean appetite like Campbell's Chunky.
Eat you up.
Campbell's Chunky, it takes care of the meanest appetites.
If you like bananas, you're gonna love new Dole Pine Orange Banana Juice.
I've got a feeling today's the day. Wanna get going in a different way. The perfect vacation from orange juice is Dole. The perfect vacation from orange juice is Dole.
Get away with new Dole Pine Orange Banana, the only fruit juice made with ripe banana, refreshing orange, and Dole 100% pure pineapple juice.
The perfect vacation from orange juice is Dole.
He was actually courteous?
Yes.
But he was a car salesman.
He was a Toyota salesman.
It's important to you,
John.
It's important to us. Common courtesy, just one aspect of the Toyota touch.
On a year in the life, a wild mother-in-law is driving a husband and wife apart.
She's like some aging hippie.
What gives you the right to judge people anyway? I mean, who do you think you are?
But when her Greek lover arrives,
He says he can't live without me.
will it turn the whole family upside down?
Over my dead body.
The Emmy-winning A Year in the Life, Wednesday.
Coming up tonight on the 30-Minute News, the president signals a major shift in his Central American peace policy. Details at 11.
And Wiley Gates is going to jail. We'll tell you for how long and for what reasons tonight. Now, here's Herb with a check on the weather.
There's snow in the forecast, not much and not for everyone, and I'll sort it out all at 11 o'clock. We're talking about an ocean storm, so you'll want to stay tuned.
Join us. Full report, news, weather, including how much snow and where, and sports, all coming your way tonight at 11.
In the Capital District, there's a health plan that's easy to use, offers you high-quality coverage, and has more than 650 local participating physicians. Capital District Physicians Health Plan. Physicians is our middle name.
Hey! Hold it. What do you think you're doing? Buying aspirin. Why that brand? It's the brand I always buy. Faye's brand products are just as good and a lot cheaper. Go ahead, compare labels. I can't tell a difference. Right, and Faye's guarantees every one of its hundreds of products in writing, where you get your money back. Really? Look, pal, would I hand you a line?
Faye's brand products. One more reason Faye's is not your average drugstore.
Obviously.
To keep your shredded cheese fresh, you can stick to the old ways. Or you can try the new Zip Pack resealable bag from Sargento.
Take the time, for kids' sake.
You've got to love that dress. Who wants a diaper that's minus the plus.
Introducing Ultra Pampers Plus. It's going to make you think twice about your diaper.
Now there's the plus.
What's the plus? Right in the middle is something no other diaper has. A revolutionary micro-thin liner. So absorbent, it alone could keep your baby dry. It's like an extra layer of leakage protection for her and everything around her.
Plus, it's great.
Like a diaper within a diaper. Now your baby can be dry all over.
Dry shirt, dry sheets, dry sleepers.
New Ultra Pampers Plus.
Oh, what a plus.
It's all the dryness a mother can give.
We can't wait to try it.
Sam, comb your hair.
I'm always combing my hair.
Then try Johnson's Gentle Conditioning Shampoo for clean, controllable hair.
You combed your hair.
Johnson's Gentle Conditioning Shampoo and Conditioner. The hair care pair for kids.
Diane Miller is about to experience pain. That's why she takes Metaprin. It has the same medicine as Motrin, and nothing's proven faster for relief of body pain. So when you haven't got time for the pain, take Metaprin. Nothing's proven faster.
New Post Crispy Critter cereal. Animal shapes that are low in sugar.
Indubitably delicious.
There's only one of these in the whole world.
And you gave it to me.
Uh-huh.
Whoa, what a crunch. That's unreal.
Not unreal. It's all natural.
You said there was only one of these.
I meant that one-of-a-kind nutty taste.
I was going to say, Nutty. What are these?
Give you a hint.
Nuts. Grape nuts.
The one and only.
Post Grape Nut Cereal.
I'll guard this box with my life.
Don't cover up the name.
She's got a walk that's set to music, so sexy, silky, smooth. She's a no-nonsense kind of woman. You gotta watch her every move.
No-nonsense Sharon Silky has the same silky look and feel of some department store pantyhose at nowhere near the price.
Her legs steal the show, but it's never an act. And if you whistle at her, she might whistle back. No nonsense. Well, if the attitude fits, wear it.
At 6, she inherited over $40 million. At 18, she took Europe by storm. At 29, she married Cary Grant. At 50, she took her 7th husband. And at 66, she died nearly broke. Now, Farrah Fawcett stars in the compelling story of heiress Barbara Hutton.
You know how I feel? Worth millions. Worth nothing.
Based on the true story, Poor Little Rich Girl, beginning next Monday.
Goodbye powder bleach, because Vivid Liquid Bleach cleans like no powder bleach can. Brightens colors beautifully.
All your colors come bright, right down to the whites. Don't just get them clean, get them vivid.
About the Honda Accord, the experts at Car and Driver have said, quote, "The engine hums sweetly. The steering is deliciously accurate. Cruising is hushed. The Accord is world-class comfortable. It's enough to make us blush."
We interrupt this cold to bring you this important message. Introducing new NyQuil Cherry flavor. Now people of all tastes can relieve their colds at night. New NyQuil Cherry flavor. NyQuil Relief. Cherry taste.
From Touchstone Home Video, Shelley Long and Bette Midler are hot for the same man.
Did you make it with her? Do you even know this person?
But now, the heat's on them. It's the blockbuster comedy of the year, Outrageous Fortune. See it on video cassette.
Pie. Mom's homemade pie. Now, Cool Whip.
Oh, I want my Cool Whip.
There isn't a fresh homemade pie in the world that doesn't hunger for the fresh homemade taste of Cool Whip. Cool Whip. One fresh homemade taste deserves another.
I got my Cool Whip.
For 100 years, Log Cabin Syrup's rich maple taste has brought something special to the family breakfast. The family. Log Cabin. Making breakfast since 1887.
Enough of power, money, and murder. Get set to laugh with Johnny Carson on a memorable Best of Carson. Later tonight, join Johnny and his guest, the one and only George Carlin. And from the music world, The Temptations. And later, the fun's uncontainable with Dave and his guests, model Elle McPherson and juggler comedian Michael Davis on Late Night with David Letterman. Stay tuned for the fun later tonight on
I sentence you to life imprisonment.
No!
You help me?
What are you planning?
We're gonna get him out of there.
This plan is brilliant.
Right in the middle of the wedding. About 15 seconds. Over that wall, and he has a clear line to the road.
Their one chance for love was his escape, Santa Barbara.
The day's looking new and bright.
It is.
And you're gonna start it right.
I am.
Cause there's Folgers for you that's decaffeinated too. The best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup.
Decaffeinated? And I'm waking up?
Nothing brightens your morning like mountain-grown Folgers decaffeinated. Mountain-grown coffee beans have more enticing aroma and richer flavor than any other kind.
With Folgers so rich and good, the day starts like it should.
And one, and two, and one, and two.
The best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup.
The day's really shaping up.
Freedom, the greatest gift your country gives. Help preserve it by taking stock in America. Buy United States Savings Bonds.
A new supermarket has come to the greater Glens Falls area that has a French bakery, videos, toys, a fish market and photo finishing, and more, as well as lower prices all the time. Like on a single roll of Bounty paper towels, the quicker picker-upper. At Super Shop and Save, our name says it all, 24 hours a day. Super Shop and Save, Quaker and Bay Roads, Queensbury.
Shop and save.
BMWs have always been engineered to provide a heightened awareness of the road. Now there's one that also provides a heightened awareness of everything above the road. Introducing the BMW 325i Convertible.
See Capital City's imported cars in Glenmont for a test drive.
There are times when you can't settle for less than the best. Choosing a health insurance company is one of those times. You have to unravel the promises of competing companies, make sure it's the package you need, and that it's buttoned up by a company with the best record in health care. Because when it comes to things you really depend on, you need the best. Empire Blue Cross and Blue Shield, because when you need the best, you deserve the best.
Dear Ms. Winfrey, I have never written a fan letter in all of my 72 years, but I just had to tell you I laugh, I cry, and I get so mad at your guests sometimes. But if anybody wants to criticize you, tell them to call me.
I will. What's your number?
Oprah Winfrey. She doesn't just speak her mind. She opens her heart.
Thanks for your support, Oprah.
A lot of surprises are hitting the road this year, and you can only get them at your Capital Region Honda dealers, like Rensselaer Honda in Troy.
We have a real problem. In the United States today, we just aren't saving enough. We've become a consumer nation, and we're spending tomorrow's dollar today. The reasons for saving are simple. Freedom, options, financial independence, they're pretty hard to argue with. I think we have to get back to the basics. We have to teach our children the value of saving by setting the example ourselves.
Lunch?
I grabbed a pizza.
Lunch?
I grabbed a burger.
The American Dietetic Association says vegetables are an important part of a balanced diet.
Lunch?
I grabbed a hot dog.
No vegetables? Have a V8.
When you can't get to eat vegetables, you can drink them. One delicious glass of V8 juice provides a serving of vegetables.
Thanks for putting me straight, Laura.
Drink V8. Keep your diet straight.
We're making breakfast by the hand. You can take it by the hand. Snap to it. Start your day. You can shake it, you can roll it, you can pop it, you can stroll it when it's made. McDonald's way.
Pick up inside and fresh.
Biscuits at their best. Five delicious kinds. It's the sign of the time. It's a good time. For the great taste of McDonald's. Breakfast by the hand. By the hand.
Well, the challenge is to make an inexpensive car that is not cheap.
Yeah, but we're not talking about an Econobox. We're talking about a real car.
But when you get in the center, you don't feel like you're in a boxy little car.
People are responding to this, too, because there's
There is tremendous consumer satisfaction in this car, and that is very satisfying.
There wouldn't be a million on the road.
You know what a challenge is? A challenge is
Making my 3-year-old eat meatloaf.
Nissan, built for the most important race of all, the human race.
Running a business today isn't easy. There's lots to keep on top of, including health insurance for my employees. Since we've offered our employees the choice of CHP, there's lots less worry. First of all, our employees are sold on CHP. Quality care, great doctors, convenient health centers. I can rely on CHP to handle the health benefits part of the business. With CHP, I've got a partner.
You and CHP, a healthy partnership. A modern dinette may be your cup of tea, or library wall units where your books should be. A den set with bar stools, fun times can bring. At Standard, it's easy to find just the right thing. From sleeping to reading to a great place for eating. From carpet to fabric, the selection is pleasing. A curio cabinet makes a nice show, or how about a desk for those in the know?
So whether it's quality, selection, or style, your trip to Standard, it's always worthwhile.
When you need to go to work on mornings like this, it's nice to have a Honda parked in the garage. No matter how cold it gets, you can depend on a Honda to start. The Honda Snow Thrower. It's even got track drive, so you won't slip or slide in deep drifts. And at half a ton a minute, you might even get to work on time. 'Cause at Honda, good things run in the family.
Available at All Seasons Equipment in Scotia and Abilene Tractor Equipment Company in Albany.
While the competition's prices are rising, the price of a new Plymouth Reliant is coming down. Introducing the '88 Plymouth Reliant America. We've added equipment, reduced the price, saving you $13.69. Plus, you get the 770 protection plan. Compare Reliant America at $69.95, and the competition is priced out of sight. Plymouth Reliant America. It's the best value in its class.
Visit Schenectady Chrysler Plymouth, your Super 7 Chrysler Plymouth dealer.
What if your body came with care instructions? You'd know to treat hard water with a Culligan water softener. For skin that's silky, hair that shines. And what Culligan can do for your skin and hair, it can do for everything else you wash and wear. Call Culligan.
Hey, Culligan man.
Local Culligan dealers offer total home water treatment for only pennies a day. Call now for a free in-home water analysis.
S&K's having a Home for the Holidays sale featuring Bodney 500 all-weather coats on sale for just $69.97. Wool and wool blend suits are on sale for just $139.97. Fall sport coats are on sale for $99.97. And sweaters in both wool and cotton are on sale for just $19.97. S&K's Home for the Holidays sale. And speaking of homes, I'd like to thank you all for inviting me to yours.
Northway Mall, Albany, Marshall's Plaza, Schenectady, and Clifton Country Mall.
Now you can get a Suzuki Quad Runner for no money down during Suzuki's Zero Down on a Quad deal.
Oh, you don't have to call it zero down on a quad deal.
What?
You can call it not a down, or you can call it zip down,
Look,
or you can
just
call it zero
no down payment.
Or
Is
you
that
can
okay, Mr.
Raymond J. Johnson Jr.
Mr. Johnson Jr.
Oh,
Good,
you
that's all
don't
you
have to call me Johnson.
Whatever.
You can call me Ray.
Whatever
Or
your
you
name
can
is,
call
check
me
out the
Kay.
Zero Down on
Or
a
you
Quad
can
deal
call me
during the
Kay.
Suzuki Quad
Or you
Rider
can
time.
call
I'm
me
very
Kay.
sorry for this.
Or you can
Excuse
call
me.
me, or you can call it butkish down, or you can call it zip down, or you can call it zip